So first we are importing pandas library for data manipulation and importing the matplot library for py plot for plotting. Next, we are loading the dataset into a pandas data frame named data. Next, we are displaying the first few rows of the dataset to understand the structure. Here, we provide an overview of dataset showing the data types, column names, and null value and non-null values. And data dot is null dot sum. This statement is used. It is used to check for any missing values in the each column. Returns the total count of missing values per column. Here we are importing K-means clustering algorithm from the sklearn.cluster module. And we are initializing an empty list WCSS to store within cluster sum of squares for each value. And inside the loop, we create a K-means model with I clusters and K-means plus plus initialization to improve the convergence. And here we fix the data models of the last two column using data.ilog, and we are again appending the model's inertia to the WCSS list for each number of clusters. Here comes the graph. Here we are plotting the values against the number of clusters, and this plot is also known as elbow method. Here we are creating a K-means model to 5 clusters and fits it on last two columns based on the elbows method suggested optimal cluster count. Here we predict the cluster labels for each data point, storing results in Y prediction. In this line, we are adding a new column named cluster to original data frame, storing each customer's cluster label. From here to here, we are filtering the data frame by each cluster label and assigns them to separate data frame for plotting each custom cluster individually. These statements are nothing but plots each cluster's data point on a scatter plot using different colors of visual distinction with the annual income on the x-axis and the spending score 1 to 100 on the y-axis. And next line, we add a legend to the label customers and sets the plot title to customer segments. And it is the output of our problem.